Hello everyone. In this video I'd like to just quickly go over the browser-based color picker for trueSpace. Over here I have the 4 files that can be downloaded from my website, and I'll start by copying over the plugin file. I'm going to go to the full version of trueSpace here into the TS folder, and I have all my plugins into this RSX folder. Though in truth be told, they can be stored anywhere in your computer. So I'm going to take this and copy it on over. I'll overwrite the one that's already there. Thank you. And also at this trueSpace TS level, I want to add the web folder from the zip archive. So I'll open that up, extract all files, and I'll browse to that location. It's in the C drive, trueSpace 761 TS. And there we go. And I'll extract that. And that's the actual web site that'll be created. Alright, now to open up trueSpace. Alright, here we are in trueSpace. Now let's start off by installing the plugin. And going over here and up to the package manager. What I'll do is right click and install new. Go to my RSX folder. Oops, that's the wrong one. I want the 761 RSX. And it's Clinton's 3D RS View. And I'll right click on it and load it. And that's it for the plugin. I'll add the scripts. Put this auto load. And that's done. And that appeared right over here. And when I press this button, that starts the web server. I'll head on over to the web browser. Here's the address, localhost 8080 web color picker, and I'll refresh to load that in. And have to press enter because of the incompatibility between the technology used for the color picker portion and all the rest of the UI. I press enter, and there's no node selected, so it looked like it just gave me some random color. So I'll select the saucer here, and I have to come over here and press enter again to get that color. And now I can alter the color of the saucer in real time, which is nice. And this is interesting. These should not all be pink. I'm going to try refreshing again, see if that fixes that. Ah, there we go. And it's telling me to press enter again, so I will. Here we have the color swatches all loaded up properly. And it only shows by default the material colors. Right now it's the solid color of this object. So when I make the changes, it updates that. I could also update the specular color by clicking here, pressing enter to get rid of the message, and now I can change the shininess of it, or the color assigned to the shininess. And it also works for lights. I'm going to take the color back to white to make it easier to see. or some shade of white. That's good. And now I'll select the main light. And once again, I have to come over here. I'll click on the title and press enter. That gives me the color of the light. So now I'm going to change the color of the light. Everything changes. You see it doesn't show in the list of available colors because it's only showing material colors, and lights don't count as material colors as far as this process is. Click here, you can see it right here. And to use the swatches, actually I'm going to change the color back to white. I'm going to grab the saucer again. Once again, click and enter to update. And I can change it with these color swatches here. Change it to red. Then I have to press enter, and it'll update in the viewport. And another node that can be used with this is the color picker. I'll drag that into the scene. And a control click on this to browse for some kind of picture. And I grab this. Oops. Go back. One of the sample pictures. And I grab the tulips. I can select the color here. Now let me bring up the web browser again so it can be seen. And say I wanted this shade of blue, I can click the Save Swatch, and it'll update here. Oh, maybe I click the yellow again. That updated right here. Select the shade of green from the picture. Save the swatch. You see it each time it pushes the button, it cycles through each one of the swatch values. I'll grab this red over here and add that in too. Okay, I'm going to grab the saucer again. Oops, got to click and update the color picker. You can also set the colors here from the swatch list. Almost forgot to mention that. So I'll choose that, press enter, and it updates in the viewport. And you see without the material colors, it's showing the render attributes for the points and the edges. Oops, I clicked on it, so it wants to edit that. Okay. Yeah, looks like an oversight. I need to be in the red field for that to update. Maybe that'll be fixed later. And I don't know if I mentioned that you can save them by pressing the Set button. So I have this pink color, and I'll make this first one match that. And, you know, I think that's everything I wanted to show here. The only thing to watch out for is, for a lot of the changes, you have to push the Enter key to make it update because of those incompatibilities. And it can get a little tricky. Say I select the cup here, it has two materials on it. And you see you get a much longer list because it's there's the color and then there's the bitmap. So for this one I'd want to select the color. Then I can change the color of the cup itself. Okay, I guess that's everything. Thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful.